Auntie Anthea and gentle Geoffrey. Summer had been a blast, and gentle Geoffrey had loved every minute. He felt so inspired, and his music was sweeter than ever. Auntie Anthea had also enjoyed the summer. Gentle Geoffrey's music had certainly made cleaning and collecting food seem much less effort. As the weather cooled, gentle Geoffrey's chirruping became a little less cheerful. Auntie Anthea, on the other hand, was still scrubbing and storing, although it seemed a little more of a chore. By the time the winter chill set in, Geoffrey felt famished and frail. He played music all summer with his head in the clouds, so he had no home to go to and no food to eat. But just as he thought he should do something, he caught a faint melody in the whistling wind, and once more could think of little else. Auntie Anthea, meanwhile, was warm and well fed, but was finding winter dull, with little to liven up her diet and daily chores. All of a sudden, she thought of Geoffrey. What a tasty treat! She clapped. I adore insects, and Geoffrey will make a delicious difference. He never knows what's what with all that music swirling in his head. He'll leap at the chance of filling his tummy, and I've never grazed on a grasshopper before. Auntie Anthea, shivered Geoffrey, surprised to see her braving the frosty fields. WH, what you doing here? I couldn't help thinking of you turning into a block of ice out here, said Anthea, trying to keep the anticipation in her voice at bay. I want a tenant, and who could be more delicious, I mean delightful, than you?
Delicious? That doesn't sound so cool. I think I will give it a miss, if it's all the same to you, quavered Geoffrey. Well, it's not. My heart's set on taking you home for a supper, lured Anthea. Just come on inside for a bit. Bit of what?
A bit of a bite, of course, snapped Anthea, with a touch of irritation.
But bite of what? Geoffrey worried as he crumpled to the ground, too weak to stand.
Anthea dashed forward, slung Geoffrey onto her back, hauled him home, and laid him in front of the fire, licking her lips. Geoffrey, revived by the warmth, thought for a moment, and then smiled winningly at Anthea. Auntie, the other insect said you were, well, mean, but you seem so kind. What can I, do, to thank you for your hospitality? Well, I had thought, Anthea trailed off, hoping her tummy wasn't rumbling too obviously. I'd rather sing for my supper than be your supper, Geoffrey declared, and he began to sing, softly at first, but gaining in strength with every note. Anthea loved it, and suddenly realized what was really good about having gentle Geoffrey in her home. She could cook and clean, and he could keep her company and entertain her friends. Now, that would be a giant leap forward for Antkin.
Subscribe to Orison School International for more stories.